Hi, in this video we're going to explore something called pairwise factorization. And what that means is to look at the terms in pairs. So we've got a pair of terms here and a pair of terms here. And what we're going to do is to factorize each pair. So we're going to look for a common factor here and look for a common factor here and hope that the common factor here and the common factor here is shared between the two pairs. So let's see that. So let's look at this first pair first. What's common to 12xy and 42x? Well, I can see they both have a factor of 6, so I can take the 6 out. And they also have a common factor of x. You've got the x here and the x here, so I can take out x. And then we open a bracket, and then we think, okay, well, the 6x multiplied by what is 12xy? Well, it's 2y, because 6 times 2 is 12. And then 6x multiplied by what is minus 42x? Well, it's negative 7, isn't it? 6 times negative 7 is minus 42, and then you've got that x there as well. Then we're going to do the same with this other pair here, and we hope that we're going to factorize out the same bracket. So we've got the 10y minus 35. What's common to 10y and the minus 35? Well, the 10 and the 35 both have a factor of 5, so I'm going to take the 5 out. And then I'm going to open a bracket, and then I'm going to say, well, 5 times what is 10y in the expansion? Well, it's 2y. And 5 multiplied by what is the minus 35? Well, it's just minus 7, isn't it? Oh, and that's nice because we can see that both this first half here and this second half here have a common factor of 2y minus 7. So again, because that's common, we can factorize it out. So we can factorize that whole bracket of 2y minus 7 on the front, and then we open a bracket. So it seems a bit weird to factorize out a bracket because before, like with this example, we just factorized out like a 6 and the x. There wasn't a bracket there, but we still had a bracket after it. Here, we factorize all of 2y minus 7 out. So we've got the 2y minus 7 in a bracket on the front. And then again, we open up an empty bracket. And then we do the same as we did before. We say 2y minus 7 multiplied by what gives you 6x. 2y minus 7. Well, it's just 6x, isn't it? 2y minus 7 times 6x is 6x, 2y minus 7. Same thing, but just different order. And then we do 2y minus 7 multiplied by what is equal to this 5 brackets 2y minus 7. Well, it's just plus 5, isn't it? So we get that. And then we can see that this is as good as we can do. We've got now 2 brackets here. We can't factorize any further. So that is the final answer.